So picking up where I left off, the idea was to write a function that could do what we did in determining the sex survival rate and do that for any column. So all I've really tried to do is take the code that I used here and generalize it. In this code, the important thing was the values of the sex column. So I could change some of the variable names, but the guts of it don't change, except that I need to change anything that is specific to the sex column. So I'm going to write this function called generate survived descriptions, and it does the exact same thing, except it works on a column name variable instead of on fixing it to just the sex variable. This is a little bit of what's called magic constants, because I am restricting this to just the Titanic DF. I could change this and make it more general by also taking the data frame I'm using as a argument. But for now, this is good enough. We can look at how to improve it later. So let me try generate survived descriptions. Let me look and see what were the categorical variables. And I can do that using the select D types function. Now I don't remember the precise syntax, so let me just say pandas select D types, select underscore D types, and it looks like I want to include the object. df dot select D types include equals object. And I see that the relevant types are name, sex, ticket, cabin, and embarked. And if I just hit columns on that, then I would see those without any of the observations. So here I am asking, what are the categorical variables? In looking at that a little bit earlier, I noticed that name and ticket are highly individualized. So the one that I really want to look at then is embarked. So I can use my function. I can say survival descriptions embarked, and it tells me I didn't call it, so I need to make sure I've run that cell. Now I don't know, survived versus survival and I see now that it's giving me the exact same thing every time. So the survival rate for S was 0.3369. The survival rate for C was 0.553, and the survival rate for Q was 0.3896. So in looking at that, I see that C had a higher survival rate than either S or... That's helpful information. I know now that sex and where the passengers embarked impacted the survival rate in a pretty non-trivial way.